So, you know me, I'm constantly evaluating, reevaluating, witnessing, intending in order to, I don't like to be frivolous with the impact that I have anywhere. I consider my responsibility of my impact that I have anywhere with my kids, with whatever, right? And I think about social media and sharing and posting and all these things, and it's like I get the game of attention retention. And I get that that's where the money is, that's where the growth is for an audience or what have you. You know what I mean? That's not what I'm doing here. Honestly, my marketing strategy is, if you build it, they will come. That's it. Because I honestly believe that there's a resonance to people's energies, to people's voices, to people's story, all of it. And that is encapsulated in what we share, right? And so I don't make soundbite short videos, partially to not perpetuate the quick dopamine hit style of social media, specifically with TikTok, but also with Instagram. And I get it. I enjoy that too. Like, some nights there's nothing that I want to do more than just scroll on my phone for an hour or two and just like swim in the comments and have like stupid fun, whatever. You know what I mean? But also, living in this world, in this era of technology and social media and everything vying for our attention constantly, because advertisement marketing as we know it has lost control of life as we knew it before, life as they knew it before, marketing as they knew it before. And so they've been scrambling for the last couple decades to figure out how to monopolize it again. You know what I mean? All the attention used to be on TV and on radio, and now you can stream. I pay for a YouTube subscription, so I don't have to listen to ads when I'm watching YouTube, which is where I take in most of my content for that reason. So I don't have to see the ads. And also, I listen to my music through YouTube Music because that subscription pays for my YouTube Music as well, so I don't have to listen to ads there. I'm very particular on where I pay my attention, because I'm not paying with money for those services, for that content, but I end up paying with my attention. So I'd rather pay with the money for the subscription. I digress. My point is, all day long, wherever I go, I see people with their heads down in their phone. Like, any moment that they get, it seems like. You know what I mean? And I see it in myself at times too. And it's not my favorite part of my day. I'll just say that. Is there sometimes like something that like I'm enthralled in, like I want to hear this story or I want to do this? Yeah, absolutely. And then when I get a free minute, do I usually tend to like put in an AirPod and listen to something that I've been wanting to listen to? Yes. Yes. There's so many different parts here. I don't know. I just feel like with the thing that I am creating, and there's literally different channels, different accounts and things like that. But for me, it's more about the long game. And what I mean by that is like long format for people who have an ear for, have an attention span for longer format content. And even on my social media, I've posted videos on TikTok that are on average about 6 to 10 minutes, probably, if you took all of them. Once in a while, I'll be like, oh, that's funny to me, and I'll just post a cute little whatever. I don't know, I just don't want to add to the scrolling, to the people constantly in their phone and just filling every single moment and empty space with just noise. And don't get me wrong, a lot of that content is very useful, especially if you curate your algorithm in a way where it's like, I need this type of information. I need information to help me with parenting, to help me with like motivation or nourishment, or like even stillness. You know what I really appreciate are the pages that disrupt the scrolling, and they come up in my feed. And it's like, there's this one of this guy, and he's like, forget all that other shit. This is what your soul needs. And he's literally in front of the ocean. So already I'm like, yes, you have my attention, sir, immediately. And he has 2 crystal sound bowls, and he just gongs it. You know, and immediately, like, I could feel almost, I feel like it's probably like my nervous system shifting from sympathetic to parasympathetic. And it's like, oh, thank God. Like you took me out of that trance, and I'm like present in my body and noticing the settling from the way that we get activated in a still, physical still position, yet our minds and visually we're being activated, adrenalized, stimulated, like all these different things are happening to us here and here even, but nothing is happening here. And that in and of itself increases our tolerance levels for the need of stimulation. Meaning, where you used to be able to be stimulated here with just regular shit because you lived a regular life where you were only living in real life, in the tangible physicality of your life. Now we have endless access to stories and bullshit and news and unspeakable tragedies and events and everything. It's too much. It's too much for any person to take in and take in and take in. And it's like, at some point there has to be some reprieve. There has to be a lifting of the noise, of the heaviness. There has to be room for stillness and emptiness. Dare I say silence? Breath. Awareness of, where am I right now? Where am I? Where is my body right now? And what is my body experiencing right now? And if I put my phone down, if I put this entire universe of information down for a second and I'm just here, I can see grass, I can see the sunlight, I can see the sky, I can see the trees, I can see the water. I'm in my body. Breathing in, I'm aware of my in-breath. Breathing out, I'm aware of my out-breath. And just for a minute or a few, to disrupt the ongoing intake of noise, of information, no matter how useful it is. Just for a moment to check in with your body, your soul. Are you okay? Are you okay? Let me give you a minute to breathe. I'm getting ready to create some music for what some people call frequency music, which basically is just like sound healing type music, like kind of like ethereal sounds, like waves or like sound bowls, or just kind of different sounds, instrumentals mostly, probably, that's tuned to specific frequencies that can support specific energies in people, in the air, as the sound frequency plays. And my goal, my vision is, first of all, I'm doing it because I need this, and I subscribe to these channels, and I play this music pretty much around the clock at my home through my YouTube Premium. And I'm like, well, at the very least, I can create this music and get my own watch hours, you know? And I want to do like guided meditations to help kind of ground me back into truth every morning, because I'd be forgetting. I'd be forgetting who I am. I'd be forgetting what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. And I know I'm not the only one. And I know I share my story here and I talk a lot of shit, and I, you know what I mean? Like, it's fun, it's serious, it's vulnerable, it's whatever it is. And that's fun for me. Like, that's really fun for me. And I'll probably keep doing that for a while. I don't know. But this is something that's really important to me, because I don't want to just add to the noise. I want to offer an invitation to a moment of silence and stillness within yourself. And I don't know what that's going to look like exactly. I definitely know it's a YouTube channel, but also I want to like incorporate it into social media so that it can show up on your algorithm, and it'll be a minute or 2 or 5. You can scroll away when you're ready. Of disrupting just the constant intake of noise and information, and just a moment to check in and kindness to your body and say, hey you, how are you? Hey heart, how are you doing? You know? I'm still playing with the vision of it. Obviously, I'll let you know once it's launched. But I took the day off today to get this off the ground, because I've been meaning to do it, just haven't prioritized it for pretty much since the end of last year. It's July. It's July 1st today. So, I'll let you know. Thanks.